Hi guys, it is Justin Churchy, and today I'm here to show my complete vinyl collection. All artists that I have. Alright, this is going to be a long video, so let's get started. First record is Kiss Crazy Nights. I don't know how well you can see it, but here it is, Kiss Crazy Nights. Original pressing from 1987. This was the first record I ever got. Move into the light a little bit more. Sorry. So here's that's the disc. I do plan on upgrading this one. It's not in the best shape. Kind of hard to tell, but it's kind of beat up. So I do plan on upgrading. Second album in the collection is Kiss Analyze. Ugh, I hate this album. There's a few good songs, but whatever. That's the back. I'm not gonna show the LP. I'll show the sleeve though. That's the sleeve. Get back in. The third one is Asylum. This album is so much better than Animalize. I really like this album a lot. This is the sleeve. It's got the lyrics inside. Alright, just put these over here. Next album is Kiss Monster, the last studio album as of right now. I got this like 2 months after it came out. So this is most likely a first pressing. I think so, because it's got this weird thing in the I don't know, you probably can't see it that well. But take my word, it's got a thing in the O, which I think means it's the first pressing. This is a plain white sleeve, there's the label. Next album is from 2012 also, that was 2012, this is also 2012. Kiss Destroyer Resurrected. And this booklet came with it. 1-page booklet, if I can open it. Then here's the inner sleeve and the label. Next up is 1975 Kiss Alive, original pressing. This is the first pressing because on the blue Neil Bogart Casablanca label. And this does have the booklet. Here's the gatefold. Here, I'll show you the this is the first record. Okay, I'm gonna try to get more in the light. Okay. Try to get in the light, but unfortunately it's not working out too well. But anyway, yeah, it's the blue Casablanca label. With the smoking guy. And so here's the booklet. I bet the quality on this is going to be horrible. not going to show the booklet. I have another version that's coming up later that has the booklet, so I'll show you that version. Alright. Next up, if I can get it, is Paul Stanley's solo album. This is my favorite of the four solo albums. I used to have the poster to this, but I ain't gonna talk about it. Why I don't have it anymore. And this is pretty beat up, you can probably kind of tell. And I do have a few upgrades, which come later in the collection. And this sleeve is beat up too. Here, I'll show you that. That's good. This is probably like one of my worst conditioned records in my collection. This is pretty bad. I mean, the vinyl's perfect, but the cover's all beat up, sleeves ripped and taped, and I have upgrades. You'll see them later on. Alright, next up is not Kiss. This is the King, Elvis Presley. This is his Christmas album, the 1970 Camden reissue. With If Every Day Was Like Christmas and Mama Liked the Roses. Oh my god, it's stuck. There we go. It's in mono. The next one is Aerosmith's Greatest Hits from 1980. This is the original. Inner sleeve. And there's the album. Alright. Now we're going back to Kiss for a little bit. This is my first 2014 reissue I got, and that is Rock and Roll Over. I was actually at a Best Buy today, and I saw this 2014 reissue along with Destroyer, which I didn't get Destroyer because I have a copy coming on the way. The sticker, and then of course the sleeve and the Casablanca tan label. Copyright. So that's a clock I have. It's an Elvis Presley clock. It's in Hound Dog, as you can hear. I had a it's light sense. It's getting kind of late. It's kind of dark, so I had to shut it off so I don't get copyright striking. Alright, give it a few seconds. So you just talk among yourselves while I give it a few more seconds. Then I've got the next album in my hand. Give it like 5 more seconds. Alright. Sorry about that. I didn't want to get copyright striking. Alright, fifth album. Well, not the fifth album, but the next album is also a 2014 reissue. The Debut. I love this album. I also love this cover. This is my all-time favorite album cover of history. I love this cover. This is like a European pressing or something like that, so I got this little downloadable thing, which I didn't use. I don't care. I left it in there. And this is on the blue Casablanca label, which I am getting a lot of 2014 reissues. Sorry, I had a cough for the last few days. And that was a polyline sleeve, by the way. I mean, this doesn't look like a 2014 reissue. It's pretty beat up, but you really can't tell on the camera. But it looks like an original, but it's not. It's a 2014. I just love this album so much. Alright, another copy of Rock and Roll Over. I got this at a flea market a few years ago. For like probably $5 or $6. Unfortunately, it doesn't have the sticker. I wish it did, but it didn't. This is the sleeve. And then the tan Casablanca label. This looks like a second pressing or something like that. I have another copy of Rock and Roll, which will come later with a different label. So let me see if I can get it in the light where you can see. If you can see that, can somebody tell me what pressing this is? Third or something like that? I don't know. I have another copy of Rock and Roll Over with a different label. Which is coming later, of course. Alright, better get well going here. Next album is 2014 reissue Love Gun. I have the gun and the bang unpaused. So this is your sleeve. And the label. These are the order I got them in, by the way. These are not, order of what year each album's released, as you can probably tell by now. Alright, next one is another 2014 reissue. Unmasked. I love this album. I really love this album. This is a 2014 reissue. I have the poster hanging up, but I'm not gonna... Oh, you can kind of see it. You can kind of see Ace's masks a little bit if you look hard enough in that corner right there. But of course you can see the poster picture on the label. 180 gram vinyl. Come on. Alright, the next one, you probably saw my first video. Of course, if you saw my first video, you've seen this one. This is Kiss, the original. Man, I was looking to get one of these forever, and I finally got one over a little over 2 years ago. Not in the best shape, it's the second pressing, but I'm happy I have it. And it's complete too. I will show the inserts first. The booklet. I had to get this booklet separately, so this is actually a Canadian pressing of the booklet, but an American copy of the record. The trading cards and the sticker. Alright. The first album. And of course this is the second label, the second press. This is on the Casablanca Record and Film Works label. I heard today that this was actually not a pressing from 76. This was printed in early 77. I don't know if it was, maybe it was, I don't know, I gotta do more research. I don't know. I always thought it was like maybe like September, October of 76. I heard of like March or May of 77, something like that. Hotter Than Hell. The Party Shoot, as I call it. I should never call it that before it sells now, but I'm gonna call it the Party Shoot. And Dress to Kill, front and back. Of course, this is just the, the paper sleeves with the cover. I was so happy the day I got this album in the mail. I was so pumped. I put it right on my turntable too. I got this back in January of 16, I believe. Yeah, January 2016. Alright, next album is Not Kiss. It's another Elvis Presley. It's his debut album. This is a Sony Legacy 2008 reissue. And the 70s, his Master's Voice label. Not the 50s, you know, because the dog is up in the corner instead of down here. So. Now this is completely different from anything else in my collection. George Strait, my favorite country singer. This is does the Fort Worth Ever Crossed Your Mind album, 1984. I got this at a flea market too. Same place I got Rock and Roll Over. And this is on the Rainbow MCA Records label. Alright, next album is another Elvis Presley. Elvis's Golden Records, 1958, by the 1977 reissue. That's the back. You know how I know this is a 77 reissue? It is a board which the original doesn't have. And then this inner sleeve, it has all his albums up to Moody Blue, which was his last album in 1977. And also this is an electronic reprocessed stereo. You probably can't really see it that well. You probably can't see a lot of these that well, honestly. You can probably see me at most. Oh, there you go, I got the light. Yeah, I'm filming this on a tablet, so it's not going to be the best quality. See, Elvis Presley. Alright, next album, we're going back to Kiss. Kiss Alive 2. You can see that. And here's the gatefold. The amazing gatefold. Alright, I have inserts, but don't sue me, Gene Simmons. These are bootleg. I photocopied this from my dad's book. This is the booklet. And then I printed the... Oh my god, if I can get it out of here. I printed the tattoos. And the order form off the internet. Maybe I shouldn't have said that. Oh well, whatever. Gene Simmons probably never see this video. I am not a popular YouTuber, so. But these are all official highlights. I was just trying to see if I could get y'all to believe me. These are all official. Except the booklet is, you know, a photocopy of my father, but the tattoos are official. Another pressing of Animalize. I got this for free when I ordered my originals booklet, so that's the reason I have it. Alright, my first 45. Elvis Presley's That's When Your Heartaches Begin and All Shook Up. I don't have a paper, I have this weird paper sleeve for it, but it's not the actual picture. And again, another Elvis Presley. It's Now or Never, and A Mess of Blues, which you can't see. And it's in one of these funky weird sleeves. Another 45. Kiss, Sure Know Something, Dirty Living. I got it at a flea market. It was the same place I got that Rock and Roll Over and George Strait album. And Kiss Alive 2 I got from that same place too. I forgot about that. Alright, next up, Striper, To Hell with the Devil, which I got at that flea market also. Gatefold, even though it's only like one record. Plain white sleeve. This record's like absolutely mint. I've played it a few times, but it looks like it's not even played. I'm gonna start speeding up a little bit. We're 20 minutes in, and I still have quite a few records to go. So I'm probably gonna stop showing the labels. Foreigner, Agent, Provocator. I can't pronounce it. Ace Frehley solo album. Yeah, whatever. I hate this album too. Which you probably saw in my review of the solo albums. Elvis Presley. 50 million Elvis fans can't be wrong. Original Presley, 1959. Sweet. Come on, get in there. Another copy of Elvis's Golden Records. This is the original pressing with the blue label, with the blue letters, I should say. 1958. Right. 2014 reissue of Music from the Elder. This is my favorite studio album of Kiss. I love this album. Everybody in my family hates it, but I love it. Well, everybody in my household, I should say. My father hates it, my son. But, yep, the gatefold. I'm getting one out, please. 1977's Elvis in Concert. This was the NBC, or not the NBC, CBS TV special. The one where he started laughing during Are You Lonesome Tonight. Here's the gatefold. We got another Elvis. This is 1975's Pure Gold. I got a baggie of Elvis 45s. I have blue suede shoes right here. Edge of Reality and If I Can Dream. Oh crap, these records are starting to fall. Suspicious Minds Will Think of Me. I know you really don't see any of these, but I'm kind of just trying to rush through it. Kentucky Rain and My Little Friend. This video's probably going to be at least 45 minutes long, honestly. This is every record I have up to date. Elvis Presley, King Creole, 1977 reissue. Same thing as the Elvis Golden Records that I showed you earlier. It's the same Intersleeve 3-process stereo. Another Elvis, his last studio album, Moody Blue. And I'm going to show you this record, because why not? Blue vinyl. Now for you Elvis nerds, you know that this is the common one to find. The black vinyl is extremely hard to find. Come on, not stuck. Give me a second. It's stuck in here. Alright, got it. And there they go. Alright, Elvis Presley, His Hand in Mine, 1976 reissue, set on the Pure Gold series. Great album, my all-time favorite Elvis album ever. I love this album. Alright. Elvis's Christmas album from 1958, but this is a 68 reprocessed stereo reissue. But this is the 58 cover, as you can probably somewhat see. But there's the back cover, you know, for your Christmas gift list, blah blah blah. The inner sleeve label RCA Victor label. The dog label, his master's voice, LSP 1951 E version. This is my all-time favorite Christmas album, but I have a better copy coming. It's even better than this, which is the version I like even more than the same track. Another Elvis's Christmas album, but this is not the one I'm talking about. This is the 1976 Pickwick edition. Mono. Go figure. I like reprocessed stereo more than mono. Alright. Kiss, Dressed to Kill. 7-inch press. So this tan Casablanca label. Not the record in Fillmore, it's just Casablanca. Kiss, Rock and Roll Over It. This was the pressing I was talking about. I'm going to show you the label on this one. It's different than the other original pressing that I showed you. Same inner sleeve though. I don't know if you can see it, but if you can, tell me which pressing this is. Because there's so many different rock and roll overs out there. Different labels, I don't know. You see, Just to Kill, this one, and I have two more after this one that my dad's friend gave me about 1.5 years ago, I believe. Yeah. Kiss Double Platinum, which you're not gonna get no glare. You're gonna see the glare. You can probably see the tablet in the background. Because as I'm looking at it, I can see it perfectly. Here's the gatefold. And I love this right here. I have the Platinum Award in mint condition. I mean, mint condition. Well, actually, I was about to say there's no stains, there's split things, but there is a little one up at the top. But other than that, perfect shape. This album just turned 40 a few months ago. I love the remixes more on this than the original, except Detroit Rock. See, I'm more with that remix. I don't have the composition. Alright. Another pressing of Kiss Alive 2. And I'm going to cry when I look at this, because this gatefold has major ring wear right here. Major ring wear. You can pick up perfectly in the camera. And I have the inner one, just this one inner sleeve with the album and the crowd. And I have got a little treat in here somewhat. I mean, not really, because I had what's in here, but it was just a loose record one to Kiss Alive. This record's very warped, by the way. I played it and it was warped. I put on my turntable, I think I shot my needle on it, you know, but I put on my turntable and it was warped. So I should play it and see how badly it is if it plays through it. Because my copy of the Silent I have, super warped, plays perfectly. Alright, next album is a West German pressing of Kiss Killers. I used to love this album a lot more. I was thinking kind of bored when I listened to this one lately, but it's still a good album. I love the 4 tracks. I'm a Legend Tonight, Down Your Knees, No Right to Run, and Partners in Crime. My favorite of the 4 tracks is Partners in Crime, which is the one that everybody hates, but I love it. Alright. 2014 reissue of Hotter Than Hell. The Fun Party Again, or the Party Shoot, I should say. That's what I called it in the originals. Blue Casablanca label. So there's the first album, you know. Polyline sleeve, blue label. Next up is Dynasty, the 2014 reissue. which you saw on my video I made on Dynasty on the anniversary. I have the sleeve, and I have the poster to it hanging up behind me. Well, behind you people consider it, because like, I'm looking at it in front of me right now. And the label, which is the same picture on that's in the poster. Alright. 2014 reissue of Gene Simmons' solo album. I have the poster to it hanging right there. You can probably tell. If you look hard enough, you can see it. And of course, you know, the sleeve. The Gene Simmons label. Now we're starting to move along. I don't have, I got a crap load left, but I still got plans. It's going to be at least another 10 minutes before I'm done filming this video. Alright. Foreigner reaction to Action, She's Too Tough 45 from the Agent Prongner album. Reaction to Action and She's Too Tough. I love She's Too Tough. Every time I play this 45, I play She's Too Tough at least 2 or 3 times. Elvis Presley, Interviews and Memories of the Sun Years. This is just a documentary with bits and parts of songs, but that's and side A is all the interviews, like the documentary of the Sun Years, and then side B is, you know, talk about like how he was on the Ed Sullivan Show and how he became so super famous. It's a pretty good album if you're an Elvis Presley fan and like the history. I recommend you get it. They have, like, you know, still sealed copies for like $10 on eBay, which I got this. It wasn't sealed, but it has a shrink wrap still around it. Which is funny, my record store that I go to had 2 copies of this. One without the shrink wrap, one with the shrink wrap. Of course, I got this one was in better shape, and I was like, which one should I get? I want to get the better shape one, and this one's in better shape. Shrink wrap, vinyl line, everything. Alright, 2014 reissue of Kiss Alive 3. My favorite live album. My dad went to this concert, actually, or one of the concerts that they used. Card. And this is the gatefold, you know, with like the family tree and like the magazines and the family tree. And love this album. If they could do I Hate I Still Love You. I hate the version of I Still Love You on here. Love the song on Creatures. Hate it on here. Foreigner 4, original 1981. I got this at the same place I got the Rock and Roll Over Alive 2 George Strait, Kiss Journal something 45. The same flea market. And the Striper one too. Just the label. So you can probably see what shirt I'm wearing. I'm wearing the Freedom to Rock Tour shirt. When I saw him in concert. Loved the show, by the way. Best night of my life. So if you're a Kiss fanatic and you haven't seen him in concert, see him next year on the world tour. Unless you're from a different country and they're coming around this year, go see them. Best night of your life. Even if you're somebody who doesn't like Tommy and Eric, still go see them anyways. It's a great show. Oh my god. This record is fighting me. I think I got it. I think I got it. Yes, I got it. Alright. Elvis Presley Worldwide Gold Award Hits Part 1 and 2. This is a double LP. This is 2 records from the 6 record box set that came out in 1970. This is 1974 though. And it's not a gatefold. They put both LPs in one. And it's in mono. Kiss Creatures of the Night original 1982 pressing. Elvis Sings The Wonderful World of Christmas. It's got the shrink wrap on it. I got this at a recycling center for free like about a year ago. It's on the orange, or no, the yellow RCA label. Great album. Well, actually not really a great album. It's a good album, but Elvis's Christmas sounds making sense better. Kiss Destroyer, the second pressing, I should say, 1976. Cardboard Slave, Casablanca Record and Film Works label. I'm on a Facebook group called Kiss Collectors, and somebody posted this version on it and said this is from 1977. I commented, I don't think it was in 77. This is my dad's old copy, and he said he bought it in 76. So I said, I don't think it's 77. I think it's 76. And he said, no, it's in 77. So I don't know. Kiss, I Was Made for Loving You, Hard Times 45. Next one, Kiss My Ass, Classic Kiss Regrooved, 1994. I need an upgrade of this. The cover's mint, but the vinyl itself, that's what I need an upgrade of. Because it's warped, and this gets on the last one quite a bit. Red vinyl. It looks mint, but it's not. I need an upgrade of this vinyl. Just the record itself, like the cover itself is mint, and so is the thing. I just need just a record by itself. I don't need a whole new cover. But for now, this is my placeholder. Which I actually like this album. I like the Die Artsy version of Unholy, even though it's German. It's pretty good. I like that part when it goes into the verse from I Was Made for Loving You. I think that's really cool. Which is my all-time favorite Kiss song, by the way. I Was Made for Loving You. I love that song. Kiss Creatures of the Night, another original. Very rare. And you probably all know why, but I ain't gonna say why. Original pressing of The Elder. The original track listing, not the 97 track listing. Alright. One of two upgrades of Paul Stanley's solo album. Like I was talking about in the beginning, I showed that first copy of Paul Stanley. I said I had a few upgrades. This is one of them. Inner Sleeve, you know, blah blah blah. I already showed you the Paul Stanley label, and I just kind of threw on the record tape cover a little bit. Peter Criss, love this album. More than most people, but this is my second favorite solo album. Oh, I forgot I had this. This had this insert. The Inner Sleeve. Here's the vinyl itself. I need an upgrade of this one too. For some reason that the kind of sugar papa like skips throughout the whole thing. There's like no scratches or anything on it that I can see. I even cleaned it. Still skips. Don't ask me why. I don't know. Blue Hawaii Best Buy Series 1980 version. Is that a 77 pressing? Still sealed over that one. Yeah, you can kind of see it. Yep. By the Psycho Circus Figures at Elvis record. That's Blue Hawaii soundtrack, still sealed from 1977. This is the 1980 Best Buy Series version. Got it at a record store, and that's in the White Mountains last year. Yeah. It's just 1977 pressing just. It was a reissue from 1980. Pretty good soundtrack. I've heard better, but this is pretty good too. Alright, another record I got at the same record shop in the White Mountains last year. My vacation was the debut. This is an old pressing from 1974. Not the Kissing Timeless pressing though, Don't I Wish. But so it's a little better actually than my 2014 reissue. Got the sick Casablanca sleeve. And it's just like that Dress to Kill. It's just the can Casablanca label without the record film work. Does anybody know anything about this? Is this like a 1976 reissue or something like that? Can somebody tell me? I said 74 just like a minute ago, but maybe it's 1976. I don't know. Somebody fill me in on that, please. Alright, when I was on vacation last year, I went to the White Mountains and to Maine. And I went to Cracker Barrel while I was in Maine, and I got this. Elvis Presley, Elvis 30 #1 hits, 2015 reissue. That's the back. It's got this gatefold. It says, I don't sound like nobody. It's got a bunch of blurbs. And it came with this little insert, which I may not pull out. I got it. Maybe. I don't know now. If I don't, you know what? Let me try one more time. If I don't get it, you're not going to see it. Oh, I got it. It's just all the track listing and the record dates and stuff. Nothing really important. Oh my god, there's probably another 5 to 10 minutes, honestly. I still got just a lot of records left. Alright. Next up is another Gene Simmons solo album. This was from one of my cousins. Funny though. Yeah, you know, this is like the Gene Simmons album and stuff. But there's a Bad Company record in it. I haven't cleaned it and played it though. It's all dusty. I gotta clean it and play it. Yeah, it's got the sleeve in the cover and all that. Yeah, Bad Company, Burning Sky record. I thought it was cool, so I left it in there. You're never gonna get one like this again. Done in this print, it was just my cousin put it in there. Another copy of Kiss Alive 2, which is also for my cousin, which just has nothing in it. Also, it has the inner sleeve and the gatefold, which is in much better condition than that other Alive 2 I showed you earlier. Elvis Presley, How Great Thou Art, 1977 reissue. Got this at a flea market last summer. It's got, you know, the sleeve. This was 1967 originally, but this is a 77 reissue. Next up, if I can get it, this is Led Zeppelin 2 from, I think, 1969, yep. Gatefold, you know, it's just a 1 LP. Okay, this is, I believe, Led Zeppelin 4. This is the gatefold right here. This is 1972 original. Foreigner, the debut from 1977 original. I'm not gonna pull anything out. Alright. Next up is Kiss Psycho Circus 2014 reissue with the hologramic cover. I love this. I have the CD with this weird cover too. Here's the back. And the air sleeve is the front cover, just not in 3D. And on the back is the lyrics. Label. Kiss Creatures of the Night 2014 reissue. Paper, like paper thin, unlike the original. I thought it'd be like glossy. Nope, paper thin. Alright. Remember how I was telling you about that Elvis's Christmas album I have that I really love? This is the copy right here. This is the Friday Music 2012 reissue. This is like the 57 pressing, just it's a reissue. Which is, the 57 pressing is very rare. 10 track listing is at 68 pressing I showed you, but this is a replica of the original. It's got the booklet, and I'm going to show you the pictures in the booklet. And then Friday Music uses these polyline, polygram, whatever you want to call these, slaves. It does the original 57 label, but it says Friday Music, but it's got, it says Model 33 LP player, blah blah blah. I don't know, it's not like the 50s one would have said. It's got Friday Music, and it's 2012, blah blah blah. So I just got this for a past Christmas gift. I was very happy with this. Alright, another 45 is Elvis Presley, That's Alright, Sugar Beans, and Blue Moon of Kentucky. This is his first single he recorded at Sun Records. So this is an RCA reissue from 1976. Next up is the other upgrade of Paul Stanley solo album I was telling you about. This is my main go-to used copy. This one's in the best shape of all the pressings of Paul Stanley solo album I have. Even the inner sleeve, look, I like the ink on this version, just the color coding and stuff. And this vinyl looks practically unplayed. It's really nice. I got this for $10 at New Ray Comics, yeah, a few months ago. Yeah, so there's still a few open. Didn't have the poster though, but who cares? I'm planning on getting a 2014 reissue sometime down the road. Which I don't have one yet, but I do plan on getting one. They got to that Gene Simmons, the first Gene Simmons I had was 2014. That's the only 2014 reissue of the songs I have. Right. Elvis Presley, It's Now or Never, A Mess of Blues, original 45 with the paper sleeve. I showed a copy of this earlier, but I didn't have the picture sleeve. Same thing. We have a few left. We still probably got like another 5 minutes. That's another 10 minutes. Elvis Today from 1975. Got this for like $2 at my local record shop. Kiss Revenge 2014 reissue. Got the inner sleeve. Our date was Elvis 1977 issue. Sweet Process Stereo. Love this album. Now we're at 49 minutes. This video is going to probably at least 51 minutes long. Next up, Kiss Alive 2014 reissue. This is also on the blue label, just like the first person I showed you. Here, you know what? I'm going to show you the booklet on this one. This is my least favorite of the White Album. This is just an album. This is a great album. Great album. Oh, come on. not getting in there. Oh, no, I did. No, because then it'll ruin the book if I don't do it correctly. So I don't want to ruin the booklet. Alright, next up is Jailbreak Spin Lizzie 1976 pressing. I got this. I got on eBay a few months ago. I put a bid on it as the only person who did. I wanted it for $2. Next up is a bunch of 45s I got right here. I'm just gonna pick them all up now. First one is My Happiness. That's When Your Heartaches Begin. Elvis Presley, 2015 Record Store Day exclusive. Up next is Hound Dog, Don't Be Cruel, 1977 reissue. Rockahula Baby, Can't Help Falling in Love, Elvis